So as you can see, I am playing GTA 5. All right, this is not online. Okay, this is just story mode. Now, I've been attempting to get the fighter jet from Fort Zancudo ever since the game first came out on PS3, which is 2013. Okay, now I have just managed. All right, I've just woken up. Okay, I just managed to get the jet off the deck. All right, but as soon as I leveled out, I got shot down. So here's the thing. All right. If any of you have tips or advice for me on how to get this jet, I mean, I did just have the Sentinel, all right, the police bike with the American flag, all right, and that was for a Pacific DLC, see, okay, um, but this time I am getting this jet. All right, it's gonna be fucking piece of piss. I'm gonna get it, no matter the jet would be, and do things like that. But what I want to do this armored truck. So I'm gonna go in for this armored truck first of all. So the armored, all I've got to do is grab that dough and fucking move fast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow this jet. I'm gonna follow this armored car for a bit until we get out of range of the police. All right, and then obviously, do you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna hit it now. Right, I have just got the armored truck. I am now turning back on myself to go towards Fort Zancudo, but I am going to go a different route. If I go a different route and I go along the beachway, I'm less likely to be spotted by anyone, and this will bring me out right at the main part. I think we're going to have to go hide on the beach first of all because oh, okay. So the cops have no fucking idea what's going on here. I did have a cop car coming down towards me, but I think they're gone now. Yeah, they're gone. So what we're doing today, all right, is we are trying to attempt to get the jet from Fort Sankudo. All right, now this is offline. All right, I'm not playing online, people. Okay, I don't play online on GTA anymore. Okay, because I had a big security breach on my PS4. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get the fighter jet from Fort Zancudo. All right. Now, if any of you have any advice for me on this jet, all right, I've managed to get into the jet and I've managed to get it off the runway. Okay. But no matter what I do, I still can't seem to get this thing away from Zancudo. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive this cop car fast enough to jump the fence, hopefully, into Fort Zancudo, and then we can drive towards the actual jet itself. The only problem I'm going to have first is getting this cop car over that fucking barrier because I'm going to try and jump the fence. So if I jump the fence, which is just down here. I might have to go for the main entrance here. I don't know. Do you know what? We might just have to go for the main entrance. We're gonna get this. Whoa. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a motorcycle. I don't know which. It's the Pegassi. All right. I'm gonna use this bike to get into Zancudo, just because this bike is fairly fast, and I think it would do an excellent job of jumping that fence. So that's what we're doing now. We're actually just going into Zancudo. Okay. So second attempt of the day. Second attempt of the day, and we are rolling. We are going. We are going. We are going. We are going. And we are in Zancudo. And we are now heading towards that jet. Oh, stop fucking getting shot by fucking people. Fuck. Right, where's the jet? I found the jet. There's the jet. Right. Now we just got to get into the damn thing and get it off the runway. Now, to miss this plane in front of me, I have to really pull up. So it looks like I'm not going to have a problem here. It looks like, oh, fuck. So I've managed to get the jet off the deck. I have now finally got the fighter jet from Fort Zancudo, first time since 2013, and I have finally fucking got it. Yes! I knew it. I just knew it. But there's a problem, because I now have a shot engine, which is not good. But as you can see, I have the fighter jet, people. Which, do you know what? I didn't think I was going to get this. I really didn't think I was going to get it. I really did not think I was going to get this jet, to be fair. It does look like I've got a shot engine. Alright, not gonna lie to you, it's like this jet is so fucking slow compared to the training jet that I had. So we're gonna land at LS Airport here. Hopefully this will save in my hangar. I'm hoping so anyway, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna go mad. I have been trying since 2013, when this game very first came out on the PS3, and we are now at LS Airport with the fighter jet. And there you have it. For the first time since 2013, I have managed to get the fighter jet. And do you know what? I know it's not a complete win, but do you know what? That is just such a beautiful sight. Like, I have not managed to get this jet, right, over 16,000 attempts to get this one fucking jet. 16,000 attempts. Well, 16,003, actually. I've been keeping count. Um, but as you can see, I finally got it. It's now no longer usable, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely thought that this was going to be a good jet, and that I was going to be able to use it for a lot longer. But I just managed to get it to Los Santos International Airport, and yeah, to see that jet on the runway of LS is just so refreshing. Now, I am going to go back for another jet, all right? Today's live stream is pure GTA, all right? But this jet, I have no doubt in my mind that this was the best of the best. Like, this was one of the hardest things to do ever. Like, this jet is no longer working. So I managed to get it off of the, like I said, I managed to get it out of Zancudo. Unfortunately, now it's not working. So, bit of a pain in the backside. But I mean, it seems to have an abundance of missiles. I mean, the guns work pretty well. The missile thing, absolutely fine. But I'm gonna go back for another one. All right, and we're gonna fly it. All right, we're gonna fly it to Zancudo this time, and we're gonna come in with a parachute. But I honestly did not expect to see that fighter jet at the LS airport. I didn't. Um, I'm thinking we're going to go for one of the little Lear jets. All right. Now let me check my battery. My battery's full. So, I mean, that fighter jet, I just did not expect to get that. You know what I mean? Not without getting blown up. But I'm going to try again for you lot. I'm going to try again. So 16,004 coming up now. Attempt 16,004. All right. It took me 16,003 attempts just to get that jet. All right. So 16,004. Hopefully, this time we can get it off the runway and not get shot down. But as you could tell, I was so happy to get that jet. I'm just ecstatic. I actually managed to get it off of the runway. You know, we are going to taxi this. I'll sod the grass. But I'm going to stick this thing right by the side of that jet so you can see it. All right. I didn't expect to be getting that. But as you can see, 16,000 attempts, and I managed to get that little fighter jet out of Zancudo. So we're gonna go again, and we're gonna see whether I can get one. All right. So 16,004. That was 16,003 attempt, and we are gonna go for number 16,004. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull dead straight up into the air. and we're just gonna spin it as hard as we can. So when I get the jet, I'll just be doing that to get the missile lock off me. All right. Um, Fingers crossed this time I don't have the problem. All right, because having the problem of getting shot down, never ideal. All right, so turn here. Gonna lower ourselves to the ground slightly. I used to play Combat Flight Simulator, so I do roughly know what I'm doing here. Okay, now I am going to jump it from here, which will come down as long as that jet does not hit Zancudo, which it won't. I'm going to come straight down into the hangar over there. As you can see, there is a hangar open. That is the hangar I'm going for. Okay, now I've got 1 star, which isn't too bad. Okay, now what I need to do is when I get close enough to that hangar, I'm gonna pin this fucking parachute straight down to the ground. Straight to the ground. So they've not spotted me yet. I'm not even across that borderline. I That's 2 stars. Oh shit. Right, so now I'm gonna have to start pivoting downwards, nice and gently. Try the parachute. Alright, like this is the messy bit. I muck this up, I really muck up big. Alright. Oh, there's not even a jet in here. Shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I think I'm gonna die here, but I think I can spot another jet. Whoa. Ah, just got killed. Right. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to, yeah, obviously die. Um, we are just gonna try to just drive a car in. All right, and we're gonna get this jet properly. We're gonna get this jet properly. I promise yous. All right, I'm not gonna give up. All right, without any damage. Okay, so we're gonna go and steal a car. Also, good tip if you like mint. Um, while you're if you like mint sweets, best ones to get Foxes. Um, I used to have them as a kid. Um, Obviously a lot older now. Yeah. So the goal of this is just to get that jet, and I will keep getting that jet until finally I get the thing off the deck and without a hitch, get it away from Fort Zancudo. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and steal a motorcycle, hopefully, or a car. I mean, a car would be a better option. We'll need something on the fast side. This actually looks pretty fast. I mean, I've got one of these in one of my garages, all right, um, which are really fast cars. So that cop car is trying to stop that guy there. So we don't have to worry about him. All right. He's just going to stay back there. He's going to try to apprehend that suspect. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Fort Zancudo again. Whoa. I just scooted right underneath that. How about that? Straight under a lorry and only one little scratch. Fuck's sake. Wow. That is so mental. Also, people, I don't know if it's worth mentioning. All right. But so Rise Above the Sorrows, all right, was on one of my live streams a few weeks ago or last week, all right, something like that. And upon watching some of his videos, all right, I noticed that the guy gets out of breath by just talking. Okay. So it's pretty obvious, all right, that I mean, obviously, Jay Margera is not going to back Larry up at all. We are in Zancudo again, and we are now going back for that jet because I don't give a fuck. Oh, snap. Is that jet in there? Is there a jet? Is there a jet? Is there a jet? Yes, there is. Spot on, and I am in. This is the one where I get it off the runway and without damage. Attempt number 16,004. Attempt 16,004. Just spinning it away. Oh no! Fuck! Alright. We're going down. Let's eject. We lost that jet, but you know what? No harm. No harm. Let's just kill a bunch of civilians. Fuck it. Well, we are going to go straight in the sea. We're going to drown ourselves. I'm going to go back for that jet. I don't care. I am going in for that jet. I want that jet. I'm getting that jet. I've already managed to get it away from LS, uh, into LS airport. All right. So I know I can get it. It's just a matter of now. All I've got to do is get the damn jet to take off. Yeah. And once it's taken off, I can then stress about flying it properly. Okay. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Get the jet. Yeah. Take off. Spin one way, spin the other way. Um, but if we can pull straight up, then it should not be a problem. So we need to get a nice little car. I think it's worth going to the vehicle impound because I've got a few nice cars in there. So welcome to everyone and anyone and everyone who is watching. The one thing I like about the PS4 is the mic, is the speaker in the controller. It really does sit well with me. I like the idea. So we're going to get our taxi, and we are going to go to the vehicle impound. Mm. So welcome, viewer. Appreciate for you turning up. So we're actually trying to get the jet out of Fort Zancudo at the moment. What we're going to have to do though is we're going to have to go to vehicle impound. Once we've got our car from the vehicle impound, then we can sort out everything else. All right. Um, Obviously, I wanted to do this like so, just because. But yeah, like I've managed to get the jet. You've seen me fly the jet. All right. It's not easy to get that jet. It's really not. I've been trying since 2013. Okay. Um, so we're gonna get this bike. We're gonna go to an ammunition, and we're gonna get some. Um, we're gonna get some armor. That is a definite. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna drive to that point there, and this is actually one of my custom bikes that I bought with the highest money on the game. All right. I'm actually, this is the lowest amount I've ever had on this game, which is 15,000 for Michael. I don't know how much Trevor and all that has at the moment because I've not taken a look. Um, I don't think it's a good idea for me to use Trevor to jet from Fort Zancudo, and that was a mistake. I did not mean to crash like that. So back on the bike though, straight back on. We are going to go to, I don't even know where I'm heading. We are heading to the close to the Zancudo River, 68. Okay, so that's where we're going today. Right now, if any of you know where to find secret vehicles, I would be very interested in grabbing some of them. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down for a sec and I need to go use the toilet. All right, I will be back in a moment, and then we will go and get some armor from ammunition, and then we will go smash into Fort Zancudo and get that fucking jet. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be back soon. All right. Uh, just in the meantime, just sit there and stare at the screen for a bit. Many apologies for the wait, everyone. Just had to use the toilet. All right. We are back up. We are back up, and we are gonna go. We're gonna raise the volume on this bit so you can hear it. We want that radio off. Fuck that. I like to hear the roar of the engines. So as you can quite clearly tell, there is a lot of backfire on this bike. Yeah, we just want to get into Zancudo and get this jet. I managed to actually get the jet. You saw it. You all saw it. I got the jet, but I did get. Oh, you fucking prick! Fucking knob. What the fuck's the bike? Idiots. I could quite easily go after that knobhead, but I can't be asked. All right, the bike's still in good shape, and I'm still going to go for it. I am still going to get my armor, and I am going to get into Forza and Kudo, and I am getting this fucking jet. All right, because this is number 16,005 attempt. This is attempt 16,005. I ain't mucking up this time. You know what I mean? To do this properly, I want armor, because then I don't think I have to worry. You fucking right. Let's go get some armor, because I think without armor on a bike, we are dead. Like so. Park up just outside ammunition. Let's go in. There has to be a first aid kit somewhere. Okay, there's not. Right, let's get the armor. So we have armor now. Okay. Which is good. All right. Now we have our armor. Now we go for Zancudo. This is the part where it all goes sideways. This is the main bit. Attempt 16,005 to get the jet without a hitch. Obviously, we are. Yikes. Yes. Right, there are a bunch of soldiers down here. Fucking bring it round. Shit. That's a jet. I'm going straight for that. I'm getting in this one. There ain't no doubt about it. I've got my armor, which ain't gonna last very long. I'm dead. I'm dead. Shit. I didn't realize there was a jet parked there. Do you know what? Well, you know what? Fuck it. You've all seen me get the jet. You've all seen me fly it. Okay. And if any of you have any tips or advice on how to get that thing off the deck without a problem, please let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely